What's good, everybody? It's your boy NicMakesPlays here. Kindred just got a huge buff, and they're showing up everywhere in all kinds of different variants. Personally, I finished rank 1 a season with Nasus Thresh, and I think Kindred is a perfect slot in the deck now that she's buffed, so we're going for a Nasus Kindred type of vibe today. So if you guys see my Nasus Kindred deck, we're going to get right into it. But if you guys like Kindred and you're excited for the buff, make sure that you subscribe and like the video. Alright, let's get to it. Alright. Kindred Nasus is very similar to like the Thresh Nasus type of thing. The whole like Sharina, Slay package, stuff like that. So first we'll go over Kindred. So Kindred used to cost 5 mana to be a 4/4. Now she's there, 4 mana 4/3. They're really, really good. You kind of just put them down. And then every time you slay a unit, it's with Ravenous Butcher, Rite of Calling, or even by combat, Vile Feast one of the units by a spell, whatever, then it marks the enemy for death. And then at the end of the round it kills it. Something cool is that when you get 2 slays, it levels up. Now, some people may not know this if you're new to Kindred, I haven't played Kindred much, but when Kindred levels up, so it's like you mark something and then it dies, when she levels or when they level up, the mark resets, right? So when the turn they level up, you can mark something else again that round and get another kill that round. So that's good to know. All right. So the point of the deck is kind of to open like strong aggro openings. You got like Bakai Reaper, Treasure Seeker, Curse Keeper. Curse Keeper and Fading Icon are the 2 main cards we're going to be mulliganing for. Kind of sure 2-drop that enables everything. You can either use the Prey or, of course, the Curse Keeper when it dies, Escape Abomination. And you tribute these for Ravenous Butcher, for Rite of Calling to search your champions, and they start racking up your slays for Nasus. So there are also easy ways to get slays for the Kindred you have on the field. Also, you have Wings in the Wave. This can be, just 2 tribute fodders, or it can be Slaying to Tribute, kill off your Curse Keeper, get Escape Abomination. You have Vile Feast to help control the field against Ahri Kennen, Glimpse Beyond, slay your own units, draw 2. Spirit Leech kills a unit, draws 2. Ray of Negation, you can kill a unit, protect your Nasus or your Kindred. And the whole time you have Kindred, you're doing all these slays, you're leveling up Nasus in the deck, and you're also just like killing off all their units with Kindred. So very good. And then you finish the game with Nasus Atrocity. Nasus gets +1/+1 for each unit you slay this game. Easily can get 10+, and then you kind of just attack with them. Get the spell shield on him when he's leveled, and then you Atrocity the next finish the game. So without further ado, let's get into some games. Alright, we're playing against Dragons, a deck I love. I actually hit rank 2 this season with Dragons. Gonna go for that rank 1 later. But right now, let's try and get our mulligan here. So we get these later. A 1-drop can help put on pressure here. A Ravenous Butcher, a Rite of Calling would be good to pop these and start getting slay triggers. I think I'm gonna start with Fading Icons, a bit safer, because it's like, if you don't draw the thing to pop, like the Butcher, the Rite of Calling, then Curse Keeper is kind of just a 1/1, doesn't do anything. But Fading Icon at least is a 3/1 either way to apply some pressure, block, stuff like that. Interesting. Running Fleet Tracker, that could be a problem, considering that can just straight up kill our prey. But I guess now that we have Vile Feast, that's fine. Okay. So we'll play the Fading Icon here. This is fine. Chow. Alright. I'm hoping Kindred gets some pretty big slays this game on like beefy units. This is pretty good right here. Kill Chow. If he has White Flame Protector, then he at least gets a hit on it and gets to draw a free card, which is really powerful. But if not, then here we go. So he might have Sharp Sight, keep this alive, and I'd rather have this die than this. So we're gonna go ahead and if one might die from Sharp Sight here, it'll be that one. Ooh, I wish I had Valkyrie stand up. That's fine, though. So he really wants that. That means he must have Shyvana. That'd be the only way they can justify that single combat. He really just wants to get that Shyvana level and went through that. Okay, makes sense. So if he doesn't have another single combat, we just kill Shyvana. That's insane. Take 5, that's fine. Use Rite of Calling here, and then mark that for death. I wouldn't be surprised if he surrendered here, but that's only if in a single combat. We'll see. We'll see. So already at 4/4. Alright, now we're at 5. That was really clean Kindred play. Open attacking here is pretty powerful. We're able to push for 8 damage safely. And what we can do after is play Curse Keeper. And then whenever he plays a unit, we just have Glimpse up. Okay, we'll play Curse Keeper. It's fine. Alright, this is pretty crazy. So we can go ahead and Vile Feast here to mark that for death. This is so good. Oh my god, this is insane. He might surrender. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Wow. Wow. He really doesn't want that marked, huh? Okay, well, I mean, they still both die. That's fine. Luckily for us, we have another Kindred. And we're able to just play it next turn, and then mark something down. Alright, it's back. Alright, let's try this again. Drawing 2 seems good. Yeah, he's like, dude, this is so dumb, I'm so fucked. Attack, alright, sure. I'll take 3. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna Rite of Calling here. This is like, you can respond at least to single with this and stuff like that. Draw 2. Another one. That's so crazy. Well, I mean, I kind of want that to die, so yeah, that's fine. I was thinking about single combating, but I'd rather get rid of it. And then we have Nasus who can just come in here as a, what, 9/9 now? Pushing 10/10 with Glimpse. We have Atrocity as well. I think we're going to start with this to kind of see what's up. Because this puts Nasus at 10/10, which can threaten a level up. I just want him to commit to the field first. Okay, this should just be lethal. Now we have Atrocity, so there's like no world where he wins. Star Shaping? Okay. Alright, GG. Good game. Alright, so this game up against Lulu Ahri, okay. A variant of Ahri, one of the best champs in the whole game right now. Very, very good. Let's see what we can do. So usually I always mulligan for Fading Icon or Curse Keeper. Treasure Seeker and Bakari Reaper are also good on turn 1, so we're able to just kind of start applying pressure. And then once you have the Fading Icon or the Curse Keeper, all you need left is a Butcher, Rite of Calling to get the Slay triggers later. Butcher preferably to put on pressure in the early game. So interesting. I don't play against Ahri Lulu as much as I play against Ahri Kennen. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen here. Here we can just open attack. I feel like most units he plays, like Ahri included, can just block this very well. So we'll just get that 2 damage in what we can. Okay, it's Ahri. We go to play Curse Keepers next turn. Seems fine. So all we have to do next turn is just bank mana. Because we can play Kindred on turn 4 and then start slaying things like Glimpse Beyond, stuff like that. And then we're able to start racking up our slays. So we can push a lot of damage here. He's gonna hook that. Okay, I was gonna say that makes more sense. Here, I think we just Glimpse to keep our unit alive. What we can also do here is try and draw a Rite of Calling or a Butcher. So when we play Kindred, we have a card to slay with. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so we're also gonna play the Bakari Reaper. So it can be on the field seeing the slays for next turn. When we go for the play with Kindred and the Butcher. So we'll play Kindred here. See what he can do. I'm not sure this runs Get Excited. It would make sense that it would. And the thing is, like, I don't really have protection for a lot of my cards, but I kind of just like am very aggressive, and then that allows me to put the pressure on. Where if they try and kill something, I just keep going. All right, very good. Attacking a Kindred is great because I just have to respect it. Like, they kind of have to accept it's happening and take the 4. Because if they block, I get a slay and I can just kill something else. Alright, so Ahri's marked for death here. Maybe a recall. I don't know if they run that. I think Ahri might just die, honestly. There's not too much you can do at this point. Kind of just been decided. Okay, nice. So something scary is the Flame Chompers plus Lulu combo. I'm not exactly sure if we can answer that, but we do have a lot of pressure. Okay, so he just normals it. That's fine. Unfortunately, we can't even like negate that or anything. That's interesting. Alright, so we're just going to play... This is a blocker here. Kind of leave our options open. Kindred's going to die. We can just replay another Kindred, so it's no big deal. Alright. He might use Twin Disciplines here, but either way, these both trade. So racking up a lot of slays here is pretty good for Nasus. Alright. We'll just go ahead and play Kindred again. Keep the pressure on. So this is a 5-2 now. 4-3. We have a lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there, Lulu. Interesting. So I'm kind of stuck between when I make aggressive pushes here or just chilling. The annoying part is like, if I attack with everything, he can just block. And then the Slay unit that I wanted to kill will just die anyway. But I guess that's fine. We can probably just push a lot of damage here, yeah. I think it's about that time. Yeah. It seems good. Because he's at 14, we have Atrocity. We should be slamming some damage in if we can. Alright, get some good trades. You know, 1-drop blocks with Lulu. He trades with Lulu. These are fine. And we still have Kindred in the field, which is great. Okay. So he goes to 8. This will put the mark on Lulu, and then Lulu will die. So that's 1 out of 2 now. We aren't able to mark anything again this turn, but we don't really need to. So 8 to 14. Any way I can get Atrocity off is huge. Another huge perk of this deck is Kindred. Gets +2/+2 each time they slay something. When they're level 2, which is really easy to just get huge damage for Atrocity. Okay, so we killed 2 Lulus. I'd be kind of shocked if another one. Oh, wow. Okay. Flame Chompers, that's fine. Let's just draw 2 here. Try and draw into Nasus would be good. I don't think this deck has an answer to Nasus, really. He kind of seems like he's out of their range. Like, they have, like, Get Excited and they have Flame Chompers, but neither of those really do it. Sign it. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll play this here. Kind of like a bait. Maybe he'll hook the flame. Or hit the prey. I don't think that they're going to do that. Okay. That's fine. We'll let that die here. And then we'll go ahead and draw 2 again. Not a big deal. You're already at 11. We can Vile Feast this next turn, maybe bait something out with it, and then play Nasus. I don't really see how he could stop Nasus. We could also just open attack here and try and push for huge damage, like immediately. I think we're going to do that. Give him an Atrocity range, slam Nasus, and we have White of Negation Atrocity as backup for a finisher. Damn, this guy's just like drawing all the setups. I guess that turn makes sense though, because he did draw, so I mean.
Watch your head.
Alright, so put some damage in here. The reason we go the lowest ones first is he has to block like something here, or he dies. And then Bacardi Reaper is obviously last. When you slay a unit, it's +1/+0. I meant to see that. Mystic Shot or something like that, I assume. Alright, pretty good. That's fine. So he goes to 3. We get a few more slays. We get one more slay to be exact. And then we're able to play Nasus. I don't think he has an answer for Nasus. We'll have 2 mana next turn. 2 mana next turn is pretty good. Going to 9, so we'll have 11 mana total. So we have exactly enough mana for Atrocity plus Ray of Negation. That's pretty huge. I think we just go for it. I mean, he's at 5, so yeah, it seems good. GG. And then to play it safe, we're gonna, I mean, this is game, he doesn't have anything. But if he did have something with Ray of Negation on our mana gem, instead of slaying a unit, he could interrupt that. Alright, so we're up against the Poro deck, pretty much the talk of the town right now. I have a video on it, you can check that out. And we're gonna mulligan here for a really strong aggressive start, so he has to answer to us. Butcher's good with Curse Keeper and Fading Icon. A 1-drop would also be nice to put on the pressure. Because he's a powerful opponent, this guy's a menacing aura. Okay, so we have a good hand though. Especially if he banks for 2 turns for the Poro, that's fine. So he plays the 1/1, it's not a big deal. Because he won't block with them, right? And if he does, we're just getting to kill the Poros, which is nice. Poro Herder here would be slightly annoying. Because it can actually block the Escape Abomination now that they made it a 4/2. Okay. We're still going to attack with everything though, and put in the pressure. Maybe not this. Maybe just these 2? Yeah. We'll just do these 2. I don't want that to block favorably and let them stabilize on the board. We just gotta trade and 3 damage. If we can get a Kindred, we can start marking these Poros, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Alright. So he tapped under mana for Poro Snacks and Iceborne Legacy. So we can safely do this unless he has Troll Chant. Alright, now we have a good blocker for the Forge Chief. We'll probably just pass here. Double Forge Chief. Okay. That's fine. Kindred? Yeah, Kindred's so good. I just always want Kindred. I literally want Kindred like every hand. I'm like, please give me Kindred. Because once you get Kindred, the ball just starts rolling, dude. You get so ahead in the board, and they just can't answer like your aggro pressure plus their units being moved every turn. Yeah. Seems good. Get some slays for Nasus, push some damage. This is 6 damage, goes to 11. If it walks. Okay. That's a good trade. The Spider Link for the Port Chief. Alright, so he's enough mana for Iceborne Legacy plus the Poro. It's a bit scary, but we'll see if he actually has the combo. Looks like he does. Okay, Iter of Improvement. Okay. Also fine. Maybe he has Poro Snacks instead. Atrocity. We definitely need to draw new cards here. Alright, that's Iceborne Legacy. We definitely need to dig for something. So we can take this. And I think we'll just play Spirit Leech next. Just so we can draw to see what we get. That's stress testing or no? Discards Mystic Shot, that's fine. Go ahead and draw 2 more cards. Nasus, an 8-8. Can he deal with an 8-8 Nasus is the question. I'm not sure, I guess we'll find out. He's also really good if he gets the level of Nasus, because then he might not be able to deal with all his guys who -1, -0. Makes it a lot harder for him to kill us. Also Atrocity, by the way, so that's good. 3 Sisters can stop us with the Flash Freeze it gives, but the threat's still there. That we could win with Atrocity. I think we're going to play Waking Stance here just to push big damage. We have 2 spell mana, not too much to do with it. We could Glimpse, like keep a Glimpse up here so we get 1 Slay with like combat. Then the next Slay we can Glimpse and maybe a 10-10, but I think pushing damage with this is pretty insane. Because that means our Atrocity target isn't only just Nasus. Like we're able to kill him with like a Spirit Leech on Atrocity or a Merciless Hunter Atrocity because to 4 health. Alright, so he's at -8. Half the block here, he dies. Let's block multiple things here. Alright, so he's going to go for a Flash Freeze or Entomb. I do not mind this at all. Because what he's trying to do is just stall for a turn and then kill us next turn. But the cool thing is that now we're able to Atrocity him. He has 1 less Flash Freeze to work with. So either way, it's like a win-win. Flash Freeze doesn't actually remove it. Maybe push for 1 there on the Slay by putting it at the very end. It's good order. Okay. Fine. That's fine to like swallow. Okay. I think we're good. Kind of scared. We're taking what, 9? Okay. So that's not lethal, that's 12, right? Oh god. And that would be lethal if we weren't running this turn. Alright. GG. Beat the Poro Medicine. Nice. Alright, that's my Nasus Kindred deck. Kindred is so good. You can just put them on the field, start controlling the game, getting rid of all their blockers, and just push for huge pressure. Meanwhile, the whole time, your Nasus is racking up the Slays. Play Nasus, getting him huge, level him up, whatever. Finish with Atrocity, and the deck just is so well-rounded. Aggressive pressure, you can control the game, you can draw cards and refuel. You just have pretty much all the bases covered, and I love this deck, being a Nasus Special Choose myself. Kindred was just a perfect fit in this deck with their buff. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure that you like and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.